Good afternoon, everybody. This is Frankie Day for Frankie Day Models. Okay, guys, this is video number 1 of my Wanderer whaler. I've been working on this thing pretty much since the posting of the entry of the build itself, and I've been on it pretty much since then. And thus far, I got in the construction-wise, I got the hull all glued together, decks in place. Got a couple of deck fittings here and there. I got the whole hull completely painted in its entirety, like what it's supposed to be. And so I got more deck fittings put on this thing, and it's going together quite well. The more I look at it, sure brings back memories of years past when I had one of these before when I was younger. And it's a pretty good kit, guys. It's ancient like me, but it's good kit. It still turns heads. I was on the internet yesterday looking at all these model boat clubs and all these museums. I ran across 4 of these Wanderer whalers in kit form like this here by Aurora Models, and he did an excellent job on it, and I hope mine will turn out equally as well as that gentleman's was on that Santa Pola model exhibit. It's a museum they had, and it had a lot of whale ships in there. Everything but the Charles Morgan wasn't there, but the Wanderer whaler was there in this kit. And I salute the gentleman. He did an excellent job on it. Very superb. Although this model is not, it's a model designed for the novice or anybody who wants to get into the ship model or just plastic model building in general. It's a good addition. It goes together quite well, but it's the only thing bad about it is they don't make us no more. Perhaps someday, maybe Glencoe or Mobius or somebody will come along and take this kit and find, because the molds of this kit is somewhere. You're just floating around in the yallows of model land, and so therefore, if somebody ever gets some molds of this, they can actually reissue a whole new kit. And so this is an original 1966 Aurora kit, as illustrated on the last posting. A new build entry I've done last week. So this week I'll have a video for you right here as of now of the construction of the whale ship Wanderer. Okay, guys, the background you can see the flying cloud. I'll be working on that too to finish that up along with this here. And over there I've got the Atlantic. Of course, y'all remember that. I'll be doing the standing rigging of that tonight when I get off work. And I think I shut down for the day on this, so this is about as far as I got on. As you can tell, guys, underneath the hull, I've got completely weathered antique by using immersions of green and white over copper. The copper, the whole hull, as posted on Facebook pictures, as you guys go back and review it, you'll see this thing is all painted in gray. I primed this whole entire ship gray. I went ahead and painted the details in it. We'll zoom in a little closer here on the Wanderer here. You can see the immersion of the salt water. And it goes all the way aft, as you can tell. If I swing it around this way, I've got the decks pretty well painted. I painted it with teak airbrush first with white paint after the gray primer was applied. When the white dried, I went ahead and used this here. This is Tamiya XF55 deck can. This is very good paint, guys. This is very close to actually to the deck color, the wood color. But when you add a little yellow to it, it'll give it a little more of a tinge of wood. But this is close enough. I like this. I've been using this, the XF55, for a long time on natural wood grain models and plastic kits. Now, after this has been airbrushed over the white, put it to the side, and I went ahead and made a wash of brown and black a little bit. And I applied the wash, and it really enhanced the wood grains, as you can see here. the cargo hold where all the blubber oil, all the oil is encased in these barrels. This is going to be painted. The whole thing is going to be painted like a burnt sienna color by taking brown paint and mixing it with black. Or you just go ahead and add brown paint, paint the brown. When it dries, add your wash on it. Making quite certain you don't want to get no more wash on this deck, just on here. Apply light coats of wash. That'll bring out, inside here will be like a blue in here, with a wash of black on there. Of course, all these holes here, I'm replacing the kit's eyelets, iPads, or pad eyes, or just eyes, with copper ones made out of brass, twisted around a dowling or a round object. And they're going to be all in here. All these little holes where eyelets go at, where the rigging attached to will be made out of wire. That will get strong durability, because like I said before, as I mentioned before, when you swipe the deck over a few times, you want to clean this thing with a paintbrush, you may hit one of those eyes, clip one of those eyes, you'll bust them off, the rigging will go foul, then you'll curse yourself. So to make sure it's strong, replace those plastic eyes with wire. And you'll love yourself and pat yourself on the back when it's all done, because once that rigging is tacked to those metal eyes right there, ain't gonna come out, boys. You can bump it all you want to, but you won't make a practice of bumping into it. If you hit it a few times by accident by cleaning the deck, you're not gonna knock that rigging off, because it's really secured on there. It's very strong too. It's very essential. I'll turn around that a little bit. On the transom, the Wanderer whaler, New Bedford. This is 1841. This ship was made. You can see the washers really stand out now, guys. It really does a job, this thing. For a kit that's 52, 51 years old, it still shines. This thing is really fun to build. And the best thing I like about this thing, guys, is the stand they give you. I haven't painted the stand yet. I went ahead and put it together, did some sanding here there, but I got to add some filler on here. Sand well, prime the stands, and this will be the last thing I'll do will be painting these wells. So it'd be like blue and everything, and I'll go ahead and airbrush a little white beneath the bellies, because their bellies are a little bit of white, and I'll blend it in with the teeth and everything, paint the eyes. Now on the starboard side, it's been treated equally well as done on the port side at the beginning of the video. Get this out of the way. And we'll it's all done too, guys. So like I say, don't be bashful when you weather these things. It's optional. Some guys just go ahead and leave copper on it and say screw it. But I like to make it look like it's been in the water for a while. So this is what happens to copper, guys. It really emerges out, and just got to take your time with this. I spent about 3 hours on this hull, just painting it. That's just the copper and the washes on it, and the black. Last thing I painted, I masked the whole entire hull and airbrushed the rubber rail white across here. It don't have false gun ports patches painted on it like the Charles Morgan, because say well ship, but don't need for it. And she's about 114 feet from stem to stern. I think the thing has about four whaleboats it comes with. I really don't know. I haven't got that far yet. But like I say, it goes together very well. It's a very good, nice kit, guys. And in the background, you probably look at the flying cloud. I got the flying cloud right there. Whoops, I don't want to look at the flying ceiling. I want to look at the flying cloud. There, we're going a little closer here. The flying cloud. This is a 1937 Boucher and Lewis, now Blue Jacket ship crafters. I inherited this model from my father. My dad bought this back in 1937. He said he paid $20 for it. I remember him telling me that one time when I was a young boy. I said, boy, look at these big clipper ships, Dad. Are you ever going to build these, Pop? Son, I don't know. I don't know if I have time to build those. I just bought those just to buy them. I may give you one of these days. You never know what I'll do. So before my father passed away, I inherited a lot of these old kits from him. And he told me before he died, he says, son, whatever you do, don't get rid of these things. These things are worth money. They are. They're worth money built, and they're worth money boxed, not untouched. Funny thing about it, they're worth more in a box than they are built. But that's a flying cloud. I got a lot of rigging to do with this thing, guys. I've been working on this thing off and on for about 6 years on this thing. And I figure if I hop on this thing, work on it a little bit here and there, I could be able to have it finished up in a good month's time, maybe. Got the spanker all rigged up aft. Coach house. Fire buckets on top of the coach house. A galley's framed up there with boats are mounted on there. Of course, I didn't antique that. I just went ahead and just airbrushed that using white and green mixed together. Give an illusion of corrosion. Well, enough of that. We'll go back to the Whaleship Wanderer. Okay, guys, this is video number 1, the conclusion of the Whaleship Wanderer. This is a very pretty ship. She was lost off of Buzzards Bay. Hit a goddamn uncharted shoal, ripped open the hull, and she sunk. And these are these elaborate little workhorses of the mid-19th century, were the economy for lamp oil, for sperm whales. The sister ship to this ship here is the Essex. I found out. The Essex, of course, you all know, was the base for Moby Dick. And there's a true story about the Essex, guys. A big old 90-foot bull sperm whale, a territorial whale, was really upset with the boat and the people on it. From what I heard from reading the book of Moby Dick, on also the sinking of the Essex, that whale was shadowing this ship for a long time, they said. And it was a big whale, very unnatural opposed to what they normally catch. And they said this whale, when it came up, it looked at one of the oarsmen on the whaleboat, looked at him with his big 18-inch eyeball, looking right at him with vengeance in his eyes. That whale was like a torpedo. Went right across and hit. When it hit the boat, of course, it knocked over like this. When it heeled over, it knocked guys over the side. Then this is the most unique thing that this whale has done, that they actually witnessed. They could not believe it. This sperm whale created a whirlpool. He was swimming around this ship as fast as his flukes can row at a heavy-ass whale. And actually, this ship was spinning around with it. Anybody witnesses a drain full of clear water in a sink, when you pull that stopper or that plug, you can see that water go down like that, you drop something in there, you can see it suck down. That's what happened to this. Unbelievable that a whale can do something like that. Okay, guys, this is the conclusion of number 1, winter build of the 1966 Classic Kit Aurora Whaleship Wanderer of 1841. Next video going to come up is probably be a little bit on the Atlantic. I'm going to get the standing rigging done on this, get this thing going tonight. And I'll probably be hopping on the Flying Cloud too, so I got to get some of this stuff done, guys, because I'm getting old and I don't want the stuff lay dormant and get busted up and everything else. I want to get this thing finished, get these things in display cases, and I'm going to see if I can be able to sell these things before my time is up. And my wife and I were talking about it. Frankie, need to sell some of these things. I love to do that. I love to sell some of my collections, make room for more builds. That way it's profitable and it works for me. And I'm pretty reasonable to deal with, I guess. I wouldn't mind selling these things, though. And like I say, guys, these things are profitable. You live in the right area. People got a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You can make a good living a little bit and still keep your job. Okay, this is it for the Essex. No, it for the Wanderer. I'm sorry, guys. This is it for the Wanderer. Flying Cloud, Mighty Yacht Atlantic, and me. Make Mama happy. Happy New Year's. And thank you guys very much for all your wonderful, candid, kind comments. I'll get back to them and start answering you guys. I've been answering a little bit here and there, so I read them, and I really appreciate all these beautiful comments I'm getting from you fellas out there, and I'm honored. And next video I'll probably have coming up, will probably be later on this week, it'll be on the Haka Harrier. Mr. Martin Lamon's 50th anniversary Haka Harrier group build he's got going down. I got a Facebook. I ventured on there every day, just look around, see what's shaking, and they got a lot of guys finishing builds. They got guys out there doing 2 or 3 builds already done. Same fella, man. I like to savor my bills a little bit. You know, ain't no foot race. That way I got Mr. Lamont allowed 3 months, maybe a couple days more, like he always does, like everybody else does too, a little time. And to finish it, that's ample enough time to finish it. So I got a pretty good start on the Harrier. I went and got this all I got it all filled right there. So I just got to sand and prime this and prime the wing and attach to it, prime and fill and sand and prime the wing, and the whole basic airplane's together. All that's left is the undercarriage and ordnance and painting. And it be done. I can start on the 1/48 scale, my second entry. Okay, this is it for the Wanderer. For me, please make Mama happy. Happy wife, happy life. You guys know how it is. And so take care of yourselves, build on, and happy modeling. And please keep warm. Outside's not fit for man or beast. This snow is like rock and roll. It's here to stay. It's 7 degrees outside where I'm living at. And this, believe you me, this Monday has put a toll on me. It's caused my starter went out in my car, my sewer backed up, and my washing machine went out all in one day. So it cost me a good $1,500 to get all the stuff done. So I got it all done and it's over with. And it's brutal weather. Stay warm. Build a model. Don't go outside and stuff, guys. It's very dangerous. Frankie Day out of here. Catch you on the next video. Bye, gentlemen. Have a good day, fellas. God love you, boys. Happy New Year to you.